Welcome back, everybody. Today we are covering a tough one. I know some of you are laughing, but you do not know what it is like to have to keep your patience with your child with ADHD. I have actually spoken to coaching clients who are like, I don't want to live anymore. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to be the parent that this kid needs. So before we do anything crazy, let's pause and learn a few techniques that will hopefully help you along the way. My name is Danielle Kelly. I am not a pediatrician. I am not a neurologist nor a psychologist. I am a mom of an ADHD child who found her patience. With 6 years of training, I finally found a way, and I am here on this channel to share all of those strategies, techniques, tips, tricks, and secrets with you. My first tip for handling ADHD in our lives is to embrace the chaos. And I know you're rolling your eyes. But the rigidity of my past did not allow me to embrace the moment that was in front of me. I am a type A personality. I need a plan, a list, so many lists. I need a plan. I need to know and feel like I'm in control. Well, the universe gifted me a bundle of joy to let me know I am not in control of anything, right? The lesson and the blessing, right? He came in my life and I'm like, this is what we're going to do. And even at a very young age, you know how it goes in parenting, my plans fell apart. But even as he got a little bit older, I still realized, okay, what is on this list is not getting done if I'm with him. That was hard for me. So hard. But I practiced for 6 years in positive parenting and mindful parenting and conscious parenting and behavioral parent training. Girl, I did all the trainings, okay? But I learned to embrace the chaotic moment in front of me. And I want you to repeat after me. It's okay for things to be a little chaotic sometimes. And I want you to repeat that to yourself every time you're like, this dumpster fire is out of control. It's okay for things to be a little chaotic sometimes. You might find that this new moment presented is better than what you planned if you can let go of what you think it should be and fall into what's really in front of you. Next up is, as you know, practicing mindfulness. There's the 4x4x4 breathing. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let out for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some even go an extra 4, and before you take another breath from the let out of 4, you pause for 4, and then take in your breath for 4. I have a hard time holding my breath for 4 seconds. I know that sounds crazy, so I skip the in between. So I do the 4x4x4. You are welcome to add that if you need it. And the best part about all of these practices that you can do for yourself, you can do them with your kid. In fact, I highly recommend it. My son has gotten to where now when he is upset, he can count to 10 before he says anything hurtful. And if you know ADHD children, that is a total win. He has also gotten to where he can tell me, Mom, I need to walk away. I'm a little frustrated. And then come back, cool, calm, and collected, and verbalize what just happened. Self-regulation in any sense will help them thrive as adults. So anything you can teach yourself right now and practice with them, you are setting them up for success. Self-regulation is hijacked in the executive functioning by ADHD. So we have explosive children sometimes. We have explosiveness as an adult sometimes. But the more you learn to self-regulate yourself, you'll be calmer in those moments of chaos. The more you can share that self-regulation with them, the calmer all of your lives are going to be. Set realistic expectations is up next. This kind of goes hand in hand with number 1, but also children who are seen for who they are thrive. People who are seen for who they are thrive, right? Set realistic expectations for both of you and celebrate progress in both. If you know every single day, okay, so say for a whole week, you're like, bath time is 7 o'clock. But every day at 7 o'clock, you are upset because your child is not in the bath and things are not going as you plan. It's probably time to change your expectation, right? That's not realistic. So maybe have a range of bath time. Bath time is between 6:45 and 7:15, 7:30. If your child is like mine, we do bath time about 6:37. You might want to start reminding them at 5:30 and by 6:30 what you expect might happen. But ADHD hijacks our sense of time management. So I had a teacher explain it to me this way. Giving my child 5 extra minutes on any assignment is pointless. He doesn't know what 5 minutes is. So if you tell your child, okay, at 6:30, I need you in the bath, those are just numbers on the wall to them. They might be able to conceptualize, okay, that clock says 6:30, but what does that mean? Or you have 5 minutes to get in the bath. They think that they have time to finish their whole Lego creation. Put it up, display it, show it off, make a video about it, post it on social media. And then it's like 8:30 and both of you are like, what happened? Set realistic expectations. You might want to journal your days for a few days to see where your triggers are. Okay, every day I am frustrated at 4 o'clock for homework time. So I set things in place to change that. I gave him his 30-minute free time. And then you have 10 minutes to get your booty to the table with no bull crapping, no back talking, because I gave you your time. Now it's time to do the hard things. Wherever you see your schedule is triggering, it's time to make some adjustments. Self-care. And I know you're rolling your eyes, but hear me out. At the beginning of this video, I told you that I have had multiple parents tell me, I cannot go on parenting like this. I cannot do this anymore. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity. It's a necessity for all parents, but for ADHD children, any type of neuro, atypical children, it is a absolute necessity, okay? I had someone reframe it for me very recently. She said, do not think of it as I am taking this time away from my child. I have so many friends that feel that guilt, myself included. You don't want to take away from your child. But she was like, instead of taking it as I'm taking this time away from my child, I am doing this to become a better mother. I am doing this to reset myself, refresh myself, and come back in the game 100%. It's vital for you to, whatever it is for you. I strongly recommend Epsom salt baths. Magnesium helps ADHD symptoms, but it also helps our bodies and minds fight off stress. Magnesium is absorbed better through the skin than the gut. So lock the door. This is perfect if you've already child-proofed your house, which I know all of us have at this point. Lock the door for 10 minutes, hot bath, lay in there. Soak up all the magnesium you can, refresh, turn the music on, light a candle, whatever you have to do. It can also be in those moments where you tell your co-parent, I need to go in the bathroom and scream in a pillow. Or I need to run in the bathroom and lock the door and hide the candy that I have hid in the clean towels because I need a moment. Whatever you have to do. I see all over social media where husbands are watching their kids for 15, 20 minutes so that their wives can run out and get a nice coffee and just scream. It's not babysitting if it's your own kids, I know, but you get the idea. Whatever you have to do. My last tip is to find your tribe. For us here locally, we found our community of ADHD children so that they would have their tribe, so that they could see, okay, there's nothing wrong with me. There's plenty of kids like me. This is the people that understand you. But also, in that local tribe, we met the parents who know exactly what we're going through. So we have our own support. If you do not have this, there are hundreds, possibly thousands of groups online that you can join. I actually am a member of many ADHD parenting groups. I help parents in there and then in turn find coaching clients for my business. But they're there. They're waiting for you. You provide them tips, they provide you tips. But more than that, you just know, okay, there are other people out there that hate their kids sometimes. And I know all the neurotypical parents are like, but you get it. And there are other parents out there, thousands of parents out there that get it. They get exactly what you're going through, and they know exactly what it feels like to be terrified to go out in public with their kid. Find your tribe. Outside of finding your people, find professional help. I strongly recommend therapy. I recommend therapy for our children, behavioral therapy, OT, all of the therapy, all of it. Go as a family, but go for you too, one-on-one, so that you can handle your issues, so that you can handle your stress, so that you can reset yourself. Falls into the self-care, whatever you need to name it. This is for you. You need to be at your best. It's hard. I mean, really, it is hard. The first 3 years of my parenting journey, I thought that this is what all parents went through. I thought that all parents had the struggles that I had, until it slowly started clicking to me, oh, this is not typical. So when I recognized that, I started getting coaching. I found some positive parenting programs that changed my life, to say the least. And it just grew from there. 6 years later, I'm still in positive parenting programs. I'm still getting coaching. I'm still doing all the things. But now I'm here to help parents with young ADHD children. And more than anything, I'm here to help the parents find their patience. So if this is you, you can sign up for any coaching package in the description. You can always sign up for my calendar in the bio. I would love to help you on your journey. I would love to share all the strategies that I have found. I am here to help. I love what I do, and I love helping families. Come back here for more videos on ADHD parenting. I'm sharing everything I know right here. Good luck, guys.